If you're new to the channel and you don't know what happened to our greenhouse, about 3, maybe 4 months ago now, we had a huge hailstorm come through. Huge sized pieces of hail coming down at a 45-degree angle, big gusts of wind blowing it around. Destroyed a lot of stuff around the area, including the roof of my greenhouse. It did put some holes in the wall. You've got a pretty good hole right here. The stuff I took off the roof, I'd bought at Home Depot. I believe the name on it was SunTuf, something like that. It wasn't super expensive. I don't remember what exactly it was made out of, but after the hailstorm, I'd heard from a couple people that this stuff that I put up now, it's called TufTex, is a lot more hail resistant. There's actually a video that Off Grid with Doug and Stacy put out, and I'll try and link it up here. I'll definitely put a link in the description. After the hailstorm came through and blew out the roof on our greenhouse, I didn't want to have to replace it every time a hailstorm came through, so I started doing a little research. Off Grid with Doug and Stacy put out a video, and it shows Doug's got a piece of this TufTex polycarbonate. I can't remember exactly what it's made out of, don't quote that. This panel, he's got a piece of it on the ground, and he takes a hammer, like it's not a framing hammer, because it's got a smooth face, but it's a hammer, a nice size hammer, and he's wailing on it, and it's not breaking. Hitting the same spot over and over again, and it's not breaking. It's putting little marks in it, those little halo marks you get in plastic when it bends, but it's not breaking. So I researched a little bit more. It's not hail-proof. The company will not say that it's hail-proof. But with that video, seeing Doug pound on this stuff with a hammer, it's got to be more hail-proof than the stuff I had. So I tested it out just to see what this old stuff, see if it would hold up to a hammer the way Doug was using it. I put a piece in the ground, I hit it once and it broke. So this time around, I grabbed TufTex and I put it on the roof. I didn't grab enough to do the whole thing. These little holes in the sides, I'm not going to worry about them too much. There are probably 4 panels that have decent sized holes in them. If it really starts to bother me, I'll go back to Home Depot and buy the same stuff so that I can just put it up. The TufTex doesn't have the same wave to it. It's got more of a chop design, more of a squared off edge design. So I can't just take a piece of that and piece it in here. And I didn't want to buy all new for the sides when there was only a couple pieces that were damaged. I put an extra 3 feet of the metal roofing up there on this side, the south side. That's to shade the back side of this greenhouse, this side over here. I want more shade over here. In the summer and into the fall, this last summer and up till now, we didn't have a lot of shade back here. Even in the middle of summer, when the sun's more overhead, the sun was still hitting the ground in the back corner there. So I want a little bit more shade. I want to be able to plant some plants in the back that don't like to be in full sun. This greenhouse is going to double for a chicken run in the wintertime. It's going to give the chickens a chance to come in here, pick through all the leftovers, all the plants, rototill them in, kick through them, eat the bugs. And in the summertime, we're going to have a different hole out of their chicken coop to go outside, and we'll block this one off. So when we're growing our garden in here, they're not running through trampling it all down. We'll see how this stuff holds up this next winter. Hopefully I built this greenhouse strong enough to withstand the snow. Never know how much snow we're going to get. I've heard some years you can get up to 3 feet of snow in this area. This is all made out of pine I milled from my yard, so we'll see. Until next time, go make something.